What's up, everybody? I'm Matt.
I'm Zach.
And this is Beard Banter. This is the first episode. So what we're going to do with you is this is going to be Basic Beard 101. This is for all the new beards, all the new viewers to this channel. What we want to do is we want to kind of get you going in the right direction. And because I know that if I had this advice that the two of us had when I first started growing a beard, I couldn't imagine not only how much healthier and how much easier my beard journey would have been. So We're very excited to kind of bring this education to you. And this is, like I said, this is just the beard basics. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit you guys with a quick intro, and then we're going to come back and we're going to get into this. First thing that you need is to have some patience. Growing a beard is a marathon. It's not a sprint, and it takes time. There's many times where you're going to be frustrated, but I'm going to tell you it's definitely worth it. And as we mentioned earlier, if we had these tips and tricks that we're going to give you to start your bearded journey, we probably have beards down to our feet. So, but like I said, trust the process. And yeah, go ahead, Zach.
It's just one of those you gotta strap in and be ready because you're about to. It's a process. It's not an overnight that you don't wake up and you're just like, oh shit, look at this beard, you know?
Yeah. And trust the process. If any duo on the internet can teach you how to grow an amazing beard, don't just look at what we have, listen to what we have, because this bearded journey that you're about to do is going to be amazing. We're here for you. And as always, if you have any questions or any comments, make sure you comment below, but also make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you can not only see this, but you can also see the amazing show that we do every Tuesday, Thursday. And as you notice too, there is going to be some links in the description that is going to feature some products that we're going to talk about. We're not going to get too in depth on products, on which ones to get, not overly in depth on routine. This is the basics to get you started, because it's not as difficult as you might think to get started. And it's not overly difficult, but it is challenging. And we want to just make sure that you're set up with the right answers.
You just got to remember that it's a marathon, not a sprint. So that's just the biggest. I know we already said it, but that's the biggest thing is you're going to look stupid for a little bit, and you're going to feel like you look like a homeless person or just absolutely terrible. It's okay. Literally every guy that you see with a beard that looks like ours, we went through that. We had to go through that stage, and
yep,
it's just part of growing a beard.
Exactly. So if you are new and you are here and you just started this No Shave November, or you watched this video and you're like, all right, I'm starting to grow this beard right now, the thing that we need you to do, and I need you to pay attention, there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to keep kind of engraving into your brain. You're going to hear say the same thing over and over. You're new. Do not shave for how many days?
90
days. Don't touch it. That's why a little bit on TikTok, I challenged all of these new beard growers to a 90-day challenge. It's not just a random number that we picked out. This is a very well-known number in the beard community. And like Zach said, it's going to look like shit. Just get over it. It's not going to look great. 90 days isn't going to look like this. It's not going to look like that. It's going to look terrible, and that's okay. But it is very important to not touch it. Do not trim it. Do not cut it. Just let it go for 90 days.
Don't try to line your neck up or anything like that, because that will destroy your beard. Just let it go.
Yep.
Take a tip from Frozen and just let that shit go.
Let it go. Trust us, we're dads. We've seen that movie, and I know there's a handful of dads out there that can relate to what we have seen before. And one thing to keep in mind, too, is hair grows at different speeds. So it might look terrible because this side's here and this side's here, and that will still happen to you when you get a little bit down on or a little bit longer into this beard journey, but it is okay. Just remember, do not trim, do not touch it 90 days, because we are going to teach you how to train over trim. All right. Again, train your hair over trim. That's going to be something you're going to hear us say all the time, as well as patient and products. So if you can go 3 months, it shows that you're serious about growing your beard, and it's the start of the patience you need to grow the beard. And as Beard Law 50 says, a man who can grow a beard is the kind of man you want to be with, because a man who has the patience to grow a beard has the patience to deal with your shit. So you can prove to all the ladies you have patience. Just point to the beard. You're welcome for that free little tip.
And that's an honest to God tip. I've had women tell me, they'd be like, honestly, I love men when I see them with big beards because they have patience. And I'm like, it's true. I mean, I don't have patience for everything. I'm not going to sit here and BS, but let's
Yeah, but it's a good thing.
Looking ugly for a while, I have the patience for. I'm cool with it.
and is scientifically proven to absorb a punch, and it's scientifically proven to hide your double chin. So if you're like me and rocking that dad bod, you can hide the double chin. You can't see it.
Think about it. Think about if some ninja comes up to you and tries to throat chop you, dude. You got. They don't know where your throat is, dude. They'll be chopping you in the chest, and you'll be fine.
Be perfectly fine. So grow. Just another reason to grow that beard.
Get
So
in a bar fight, someone doesn't know where your chin is.
Exactly. All they're going to do is you're not going to punch a man with glasses. Products, you need the right tools for the job in the right products and routine. We're not going to overwhelm you in this video and go too in depth on this. So stay tuned for a separate video on not only the products, but how to use them, what you need, and what your routine should be. We're going to bring both of you, we're going to bring both of our routines to you very shortly. Simply know that you need good products, and we're going to obviously get you and point you in the direction of the proper products. Obviously, in later videos, we're going to make very good recommendations on products that we like and products that just didn't work for us, because we're very real dudes, and we're going to be very, very real with you guys when we're doing this. So to touch on this lightly, you need a good comb. You need a good brush. You need a good pick. You need good beard oils, beard balms, or butters, and a good beard shampoo and conditioner. So Zach's going to kind of touch on the beard oils, what you need to do, and kind of how to apply them. Just a simple, basic little bit, just so, because I'm sure most of you guys, if you're getting a beard, you know you need the oils. So Zach's going to touch on this.
Starting out with beard oil, it's kind of a myth that you're supposed to just put it on your beard and have it just oil that. You really don't need to do that. It's kind of pointless. You can, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, it doesn't hurt it, but really beard oil is for the skin. So even when you have a small beard, you're going to notice, like, when you're trying to grow it out, it's going to feel itchy and stuff like that, which is probably one of the main reasons why people shave it. They're like, it's itchy and I can't take this. So what you want to do is you want to get you some beard oil in the little dropper, and you don't need a full thing of it. Like, I think right now I have, I'm gonna let some drip in my hand. What you do is you put it on the skin and barely do little drops all over. Do it under everywhere where it starts to feel itchy. And then, get your mustache. And I didn't even use a full dropper for this. You do not need anywhere close to a full dropper. Like, I barely used any of that. It's just to get oils on the skin. And then you just want to rub it in and get it nice and rubbed on your skin. And then if you want to put a little bit more on your hand and rub it in and put it on your beard, well, even if it's your beginner one, you're not going to need any more than that. But that's really what it's for. And I can tell you one thing. You use some beard oil on your beard when it starts to itch, it'll make a world of difference. People always think that if their beards aren't this length, they don't need to put product on it, don't need to shampoo and condition it. They think they don't need to brush it. All lies.
Yep. And that is probably, like you said, one of the number one things that takes down many new beards is the itchy stage. And beard law 46 is, I always hear dudes say they cut their beard off because they couldn't handle the itchy stage. Well, if your balls itch, are you going to cut them off too? No, you're going to cut your beard. So don't cut your balls. So yeah, that's a great thing. And like he said, we're going to go on. We're going to talk more in depth of why you need beard oil, the benefits of it, what it does. We just wanted to give you a little bit of a basic for any new beards, just to kind of, have a starting point and know that you're going to need a beard oil. And if you want any recommendations, please comment below. We will get to the comments. We'll tell you some of our favorite brands. We'll tag some, and we'll also include a couple of links to some great products that we personally like in the description below, so you can look out there.
I've got one more thing to say too. If you're starting to grow your beard out at the very beginning and you see that it has patches, let that shit grow for 90 days. Don't cut it. Because the glorious thing about growing a beard is, if you have a patchy spot, which I'm growing my stuff back up because I got lined up pretty low, but if you have a patchy spot, my chin is down like right here. So if you have a patchy spot anywhere here, if I had one, you couldn't see it, because with this hair, it covers it. Everything will always be covered.
Mm-hmm.
So
which is
let it go.
exactly our next point, is why you need to train over trim your hair. Because if you have a patchy spot, like he said, and you trim it because you don't like how this puffs out, or you don't like this, if you continue and you want a big, long, majestic beard, does it make any sense to cut the hair shorter? No, you can't just magically have hair that grows like this that we talked about. So train over trim. And what you're going to need to do is, obviously, the oil is key, and you're going to eventually start to train it with some of the balms and some of the butters. But like I said, this is just a little bit of an entry level. This is Beard Basic 101. So we're not going to go too in depth, but just promise us, trust the system, 90 days, whether, like he said, it gets patchy or anything, or if it gets lopsided, hair grows at different speeds. Trust the system. We have you, but you need to trust us, and you need to listen. 90 days, just let it go. Else to keep in mind is beard envy, because beard envy is real. Don't try to compare yourself to somebody else's beard. Set goals for what you want it to look like, but don't try to get exactly like somebody else's, because every beard is different and the way people grow hair is very different. It's not any different than working out and thinking that you're going to have a six-pack like that dude over there that probably is at the gym 5 hours a day. All right. It takes time, it takes dedication, and it takes proper care for your beard to achieve these goals.
And I mean, beard envy. Look at my beard. Look at his beard. His beard. Wrong way. If I had beard envy, I wouldn't want to be on this show with Matt. So,
and it's funny because you're saying that, and then I go to beard competitions, and I'm seeing dudes like Monty the Wizard and all these guys who have been growing their beard for a decade. Those things are just glorious. But then again, that's why they're competing and winning these competitions. And yes, I have beard envy too, but does it mean I'm going to get frustrated and shave it? No, it motivates me.
It's the same thing with everything in life. There's always going to be someone that's better at you at everything that you do. That's just how life is. There's going to be someone that has a lot more glorious beard than you. There's going to be people that think your beard is that the same way that you look at someone's beard and you think, damn, that beard's glorious. One day someone's going to look at your beard and say, damn, that thing's glorious. And you might not think it does, but to somebody it does.
Yep. And one of the thing that we need to do as the bearded community is pick each other up. You're a new beard. Whenever I see somebody with a beard, I make sure to kind of even acknowledge them, kind of give them, the, hey, I mean, granted, obviously we're very masked and it's hard to see great beards and beards like that, but it's always good to build them up, because you never know who's having a bad day or a bad beard day. Maybe they were like, you know what? I just saw Zach's beard. I'm never going to get there. I'm going home and shaving it. Where we could simply be like, hey, what's up, my bearded brother? Beard's looking good, man. Even if it looks like shit, pick them up. And especially right now, there's going to be so many people, hopefully, that are starting their journey now that are going to look so awkward until we describe what to do after that 90 days. And there's so many people that maybe are trying with patches and stuff. We're going to build them up, and we're going to continue to help our bearded brothers.
And if you think women are going to hit on you for having a beard, it may happen, yes. But I will tell you, you will have more dudes come up to you to tell you you have a good beard than you have women come up to you and say anything about your beard. On a daily, men will come up to you and say something about your beard. And if you think that's weird, maybe the first couple times, yeah, but then when you go into a store or like go into like the mall or something, of course, once you can get out and multiple people start saying stuff, it makes you feel good. So the dedication that you put in, there is rewards for having this beard. Yes, I have to eat everything, holding my mustache out of the way, but you know what? It's a give and take. Beauty is pain.
Yeah, it's true. And ladies, if there are any ladies watching this, you know exactly what we're talking about. So that was Beard Basic 101. Obviously, this is the first video of many to come. And like I said, any questions, anything you need, just comment below. And thank you guys for popping in, checking this out, the Beard Banter. We have so many other amazing episodes and topics that we're going to cover. And we have so many stuff that people have asked us on the daily, especially him working in a barbershop. There's so many questions, tips, tricks. We're very excited to bring to you guys.
Yeah, if there's anything that you guys want us to cover that we haven't covered, put it down in the comments and we'll be sure to answer those questions.
Absolutely.
We'll read through all the comments, and y'all comment and share this. If you're a bearded guy or you're thinking about growing a beard or know anybody that is, please like and share this to your buddies that are trying to grow a beard, because look at his beard. that thing's glorious. And I'm a professional barber, so we have the tools and we have the knowledge that we can help you guys through any beard question you have. So
yep. And we've been through this journey. Not only does he do it for a living, but there's been many times, many mistakes, many things that we have learned that we're so excited to kind of save you that step.
Yes.
and get you to where you need to be on your bearded journey. So again, thank you guys. I'm Matt.
I'm Zach.
And this is Beard Banter. Stay
Peace.
safe, stay bearded.